It's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. Right, so this week we'll be playing the popular and always fascinating trivia Mornington Crescent. So teams, I hope you've brought your London Underground fact books with you, as I'm looking for a high-scoring game. It's played more or less to Mortimer's 1952 variation, but without the huffing. You can start, Tim.
No huffing?
No huffing.
1952?
Yep.
Not the revised?
No, the original.
No huffing?
No huffing.
Well, I go for... I think I'll go for... Victoria. Victoria.
Why?
Because twinned with King's Cross, it's recorded the highest number of tube suicides each year.
Oh, well, fair enough.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, St John's Wood.
So, we have to find the next station, which means finding another map and tracking the route. Let's go see if we can find one. Right, let's have a look. We've got to get to St John's Wood. So, from Victoria, St John's Wood is here, so the Jubilee line. Up to Green Park, change on the Jubilee, couple of stops.
St John's Wood. St John's Wood,
Yeah.
which, as everybody knows, is the only tube station name which does not have any letters of the word mackerel in it. David, yes?
Okay, well, I think I'll go Aldwych.
The next station is Temple.
Temple? That's not on the list. Are you sure? Temple? Actually, I think David Mitchell is trying a little bit of shunting. So let's get out the station and we'll let David Mitchell explain Aldwych.
Wood sorted. See it, say it, sorted.
You see, the thing that David Mitchell is aware of is that Aldwych is a ghost station. And it's just around here.
I think I'll go Aldwych.
Oh, good.
Oh,
excellent.
nice. No, that's good. I like
No,
that.
You've played this before, haven't you?
It seems
Aldwych.
like it. And that's because firstly it's closed, which I think is interesting, and also it's featured on level 12 in the game Tomb Raider. So I think that scores more for that, I think.
Yeah.
Careful, Graham, careful.
I know, it's tricky. He's trying to shunt me there.
There's no huffing, remember?
No, I was going to play a pure Mortimer move, and I'll take All Saints.
I think it was a little bit of shunting going on there. But let's head back to Temple Station so that we can jump on and get to that next destination. Okay, we made it back from our little walk from the shunting, so back at Temple, and I need to get to All Saints because I want to watch the girls singing. Where is All Saints? Somewhere around here. There it is. So from Temple, we're going to head over to Tower Hill, or no, I think we'll go up to Bow Road, and then we can drop down to All Saints that way. Let's do it!
The next station is Bow Road. Change for DLR from Bowchurch.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
No, I was going to play a pure Mortimer move, and I'll take All Saints, which happens to be the only tube station which shares the name of a pop group. Apart from the Elephant and Garfunkel.
All Saints, you say?
All Saints.
Angel.
Elephant and Garfunkel. That other famous band. But guess what? Despite the people climbing over, maybe there's a shortcut to somewhere, planned DLR line closures. The day I'm filming, we cannot go to All Saints. So alas, I find myself in Nib. Not even a diagonal or a Mortimer, what a variation, can save me on this one. So we'll just have to plan where the next route is and head there. So had we been successful, and I could have got to All Saints, which sadly is closed, we can now head to Angel, which is on the Northern Line. So I'm going to have to go from, well, I'm actually here, so I'll just take a walk back to Bow Road, jump on that line. Well, actually, if I go for the District line, no, what is the other one? I can never get these right. Hammersmith and City. Get the Hammersmith and City, and I'll swap at Moorgate, and then drop up to Angel.
Angel. It incidentally has Western Europe's longest escalator.
Good heavens.
318 steps.
Really?
More than Russia.
Northfield.
Northfields. You couldn't get further away than anything from Angel. Right, let's have a look. We are at Angel and we need to get to Northfields, which is all the way in zone, just at the edge of zone 3, for heaven's sake. Angel, I could probably drop down to Bank, take a walk along there to the monument, jump on the District line and just follow it all the way. Oh, hang on, it's not the District line, it's Piccadilly line. So let's go back up to King's Cross, drop onto the Piccadilly line and then follow it all the way down to Northfields. I think it's also outdoors, so might get some fresh air. Let's go.
Northfield.
Oh, yes.
Why?
I'll tell you why.
Oh dear.
It's on the Piccadilly line. It was the first station to use kestrels and hawks to kill pigeons and stop them setting up homes in stations.
Yeah.
Northfield.
I would have to pick you up on one point there, Barry. I don't think Northfields being on the Piccadilly line is trivia. That's just obvious when you look at the map.
But the ancillary information is trivia.
Yeah.
Right, please don't waste our time again with stuff that isn't trivia.
My God, you're good, Jack.
Yeah, well, someone has to be.
Yes.
Someone has to be strict, right?
I'm going to go Chancery Lane.
Oh, we're at Northfields, aren't we? And we've got to go to Chancery Lane, which is there on the Central line. So I think, I don't know, how can I get to that? Back on, so I'm on the Piccadilly line. So I'll take it up to Holborn and then drop one down to Chancery Lane.
Chancery Lane, shortest escalator on the system.
How many steps do you know?
Just 50.
Are you lying, making it up? Or do you know it to be 50?
Is that a trick question?
No, it's not. It's quite straight.
I know it to be 50, although I will own that isn't the minimum number of steps possible in an escalator, which is 1. But
I would say it would have to be at least 2, so that when it goes round, you haven't got a blank bit.
Yeah, one step, if it was big enough, would be a lift.
Never mind, it's good. Chancery.
Yeah, right, yeah, Chancery.
Oh, boy.
Piccadilly.
We've got to go to Piccadilly. So we've got Chancery, Piccadilly Circus, or Piccadilly. So up to Holborn, next stop, and then down to Piccadilly.
Piccadilly?
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you know, on the Piccadilly line, Piccadilly's on the Piccadilly line, which is not trivial.
Exactly.
But what is trivial is that commuters hearing a recording of the phrase "mind the gap" on the Piccadilly line are listening to the voice of Tim Bentinck, who plays David Archer in The Archers.
Good Lord.
So I've got to go Upton Park.
So we're at Piccadilly Circus. Upton Park is over here somewhere. It's right out in the sticks. Look how far I've got to go. So we will go, drop down onto the District line, take the District line all the way out to Upton Park. It's like a wild goose chase, isn't it, this Mornington Crescent? Right, let's get the right line.
Upton Park.
Oh, and why would that be?
Because backwards it's crap not poo.
Oh, wide open there.
Yeah.
I can match it with Park, Finsbury Park.
Right, we are Upton Park. We are going to Finsbury Park. Yep, all over the place. So we'll go back along here. Jump up at King's Cross, so close to home. And then we'll jump on the Victoria line up to Finsbury Park.
The next station is Finsbury Park. Doors will open on the left-hand side. Change for Piccadilly Line and National Rail services. Sorry for the delay. We are currently being held at a red signal. We should be moving again shortly.
This must be a nip, but it's certainly not a huff.
I can match it with Park, Finsbury Park.
Oh.
Backwards is crappy rub sniff.
Give as good as you get.
Yeah, exactly. Don't mess with me.
I think I'll have to go East Finchley. East Finchley.
Oh, come on. What's that
Because
about?
That saw the birth of Jerry Springer when his mother was there for an air raid.
Jerry Springer, air raid, East Finchley.
East Finchley, Jerry Springer, air raid.
How fascinating. Jerry Springer, no less. Okay, we're nearly at the end of the journey, and it's kind of exciting because there's only one more place to go. Can you guess where it is? Let me show you.
Jerry Springer, air raid, East Finchley.
East Finchley, Jerry Springer, air raid.
Mornington Crescent.
Well played.
Mornington Crescent, indeed. Yay! That was fun. I'll tell you what, I think I did it without breaking too many rules. There might have been one or two northern approaches. Certainly had a few diagonals, and potentially I did a little bit of Mortimer, whatever that may be. But there was no shunting and there was no huffing, so a success in my books. That was the Trivial Pursuit, no, the Trivia Mornington Crescent version. I'll see if I can find some others to do, but you know, it's 3 minutes on the radio. It's taken me hours and hours and hours. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Mornington Crescent. Yay, I think I won.